Let us continue the session. Yesterday we learned up to the phrase "Are you hungry?" means I mentioned earlier it has two meanings. You can use either "Meeku aakaliga unda" or "Meeru aakalito unnara." The first one is preferable, but both are correct. Most commonly used phrase is this one. "Meeku aakaliga unda." The next sentence is "Are you in business?" ఆర్ యూ ఇన్ బిజినెస్ మీన్స్ మీరు వ్యాపారం చేస్తున్నారా. యాక్చువల్లీ ఇఫ్ యూ ట్రాన్స్లేట్ వర్డ్ టు వర్డ్ ఇట్ మీన్స్ లైక్ ఆర్ యూ మీన్స్ మీరు ఉన్నారా, యు ఆర్ మీన్స్ మీరు ఉన్నారు. లిటరల్లీ ఇట్ మీన్స్ మీరు ఉన్నారు. సో ఇన్ బిజినెస్ మీన్స్ వ్యాపారంలో. బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ ట్రాన్స్లేట్ వర్డ్ టు వర్డ్ ఇట్ బికమ్స్ మీరు వ్యాపారంలో ఉన్నారా. బట్ టు మేక్ ఇట్ యాజ్ ఎ మీనింగ్ఫుల్ సెంటెన్స్ we use the meaning of are you doing any business. Okay, are you doing any business means మీరు ఏమైనా వ్యాపారం చేస్తున్నారా. are you doing any business, మీరు ఏమైనా any business. This is also gives same meaning. Are you doing any business? Okay, the next sentence is are you in service or business. Here the service means actual meaning of service is seva. Okay, seva, but instead of seva we use the meaning of doing some job. doing a job means ఉద్యోగం చేయడం. okay, job means ఉద్యోగం. so here we did not translate as this, but we use the meaning of ఉద్యోగం చేయడం. so this means are you doing a job. literally it means are you doing a job. that means మీరు ఉద్యోగం చేస్తూ ఉన్నారా. I will also write here. It means we use the meaning from this phrase, not from this, but it gives almost same meaning. Are you doing any job or business means మీరు ఉద్యోగం చేస్తున్నారా లేదా వ్యాపారం చేస్తున్నారా. ఆర్ యూ డూయింగ్ ఎనీ జాబ్ మీన్స్ మీరు ఏమైనా ఉద్యోగం చేస్తున్నారా. ఆర్ యూ డూయింగ్ ఎనీ బిజినెస్ మీన్ మీరు ఏమైనా వ్యాపారం చేస్తున్నారా. సో వీ మిక్స్డ్ దీస్ సెంటెన్సెస్ బై యాడింగ్ లేదా మీన్స్ ఆర్.
Namaskaram, Andy. Please let Danny Garu in.
Yes. Okay, the next phrase is this is very simple. Are you in the office? మీరు ఆఫీస్లో ఉన్నారా. in place of office you can say any location plus లో ఉన్నారా. ఆర్ యు ఇన్ ద స్కూల్ మీరు బడిలో ఉన్నావా. నువ్వు బడిలో ఉన్నావా ఆర్ మీరు బడిలో ఉన్నారా. స్కూల్ మీన్స్ బడి. ఆర్ యు ఇన్ తిరుపతి మీరు తిరుపతిలో ఉన్నారా. ఆర్ యు ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ఇన్ రీడింగ్ నవెల్స్ మీకు నవలలు చదవడంలో ఆసక్తి ఉందా. ఓకే, ఆర్ యు ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్. Are you interested means the actual meaning of are you interested means is మీరు ఆసక్తి కలిగి ఉన్నారా. But in spoken Telugu we also say like this, మీకు ఆసక్తి ఉందా. మీకు ఆసక్తి ఉందా. Usually we say sometimes do you have means మీకు ఉందా. So here do you have interest, something like that we take the meaning. So do you have means మీకు ఉందా. Okay, but the sentence is are you interested means we can say మీకు ఆసక్తి ఉందా. in reading means చదవడంలో. Reading means చదవడం. This is gerund form. So after adding the meaning of in, it becomes చదవడంలో. Okay, novels means నవలలు. So instead of up to this one, up to here it is same. When you are practicing you can change this one. Are you interested in, you write any activity name, then what you can say, you translate that activity name in Telugu, then lo asakti unda. First it will come meeku. Okay, let me write the structure here. Are you interested in, here you write that activity name. In Telugu it becomes meeku. Here you will write the activity name in Telugu, then lo, this is in asakti unda. For example, are you interested in singing, మీకు పాడడంలో ఆసక్తి ఉందా. మీకు పాడడంలో ఆసక్తి ఉందా. Like that you can make sentences. The next phrase is are you kidding means నువ్వు జోక్ చేస్తున్నావా. Actually this joke word is English, so if you want to say in Telugu you can say parihasam or tamasha. తమాషా, నువ్వు తమాషా చేస్తున్నావా, నువ్వు పరిహాసం చేస్తున్నావా. I am kidding means నేను తమాషా చేస్తున్నాను or నేను జోక్ చేస్తున్నాను. Like that you can say. Are you kidding means నువ్వు జోక్ చేస్తున్నావా or నువ్వు తమాషా చేస్తున్నావా. Like that you can say. Okay, are you listening to my words. Yesterday he asked me money. Okay, it has two sentences, but let us divide. Okay, the first one is, if you make it in positive way, you are listening means me. Okay, let me write నువ్వు వింటున్నావు. Okay, but in sentence, in question form it becomes are you listening. నువ్వు వింటున్నావా. Actually it is వింటూ ఉన్నావా, but in short form it becomes వింటున్నావా. Are you listening means నువ్వు వింటున్నావా. Then what is the next, to my words. Okay, so to my words means నా మాటలు. Okay, here we don't use the meaning of to. Okay, usually in English we write to by default after listen or listening. Okay, but here we don't need to translate this meaning of to. So my means na. Okay, let me delete this one. My means na. Words means మాటలు. You can say words means పదాలు, but in this context we can use the meaning like మాటలు. What I am saying, that is called words like మాటలు. My words, నా మాటలు. నువ్వు నా మాటలు వింటున్నావా. Okay, so instead of this one, in the sentence we used నేను చెప్పేది. So నా మాటలు is equal to నేను చెప్పేది. నేను చెప్పేది means the words which I am telling. Okay, నేను చెప్పేది means the words or thing which I am telling, which I am explaining. Okay, the next sentence is yesterday he asked me money. Yesterday means, I think some of you already know this one. Yesterday means ninna. He asked means atadu adigadu. Very simple. Asked me. Okay, here we write he asked me also, means atadu nannu adigadu. So here me means nannu, money means dabbulu. Sometimes we say dabbulu, sometimes we say dabbu. So in Telugu we can say this, if we add the lu, we can consider as plural. Sometimes we say only dabbu, so we can consider this as singular in Telugu, but in English there is no difference, only money. Okay, are you married? Are you married? Okay, this means meeku పెళ్ళయిందా. Okay, actually పెళ్ళయిందా, this word derived from పెళ్ళి plus అయ్యిందా. పెళ్ళి అయ్యిందా, you can also say పెళ్ళి అయ్యిందా, but you can mix these two words. మీకు పెళ్ళయిందా, మీకు పెళ్ళయిందా. Are you near the library? Okay, are you near the library means మీరు గ్రంథాలయం దగ్గర ఉన్నారా. Okay, earlier I mentioned you are means మీరు ఉన్నారు, are you means మీరు ఉన్నారా. So we already got the meaning, like మీరు ఉన్నారా, this is మీరు, this is ఉన్నారా for are you. Near means దగ్గర, near means దగ్గర. Library means గ్రంథాలయం, గ్రంథాలయం. So while practicing, what you can do is you just replace this one with any other location. Are you near the shop? Are you near the bus station? Are you near the airport? Like that you change and make your own sentences. In Telugu you can say మీరు dash, you write any location name, దగ్గర ఉన్నారా. Okay, are you nicer than your sister means మీరు మీ చెల్లెలి కంటే మంచివారా. Okay, are you. Okay, let me start with the positive sentence. You are nice, you are nice, you are nice means మీరు మంచివారు. Okay, if you want to this one in question form, మీరు మంచి వారా, this is interrogative. Okay, మీరు మంచివారా. But here what we are comparing to other person. Okay, so the word than means kante. Okay, kante. So whenever we use than, you can translate it as kante. Your, already, your means me, sister means చెల్లెలు or akka, sister చెల్లెలు. Okay, so if you look at the meaning, whole sentence meaning, మీరు, are you nicer means మీరు మంచివారా, than your sister means మీ చెల్లెలి కంటే. So here చెల్లెలు plus కంటే became చెల్లెలు కంటే, చెల్లెలి. Actually we changed lu to li for the easy pronunciation purpose. So చెల్లెలు కంటే is also correct, but usually we change like this, చెల్లెలి కంటే. For example, తమ్ముడు plus కంటే becomes తమ్ముడి కంటే. So while you are making sentences, you write here any other word, for example brother, friend, like that. Okay, are you not going out for, okay, are you not going out of station tomorrow? Okay, usually we have a phrase like out of station. Out of station means ఊరు బయట. Okay, station means we can say ఊరు. It is not exact meaning, but in this context we can say ఊరు. Okay, are you going means, are you going means మీరు వెళ్తున్నారా, మీరు వెళ్తున్నారా. Okay, aren't you going, are you not going? This is this one you already learned this structure before, so it becomes like మీరు వెళ్ళడం లేదా, మీరు వెళ్ళడం లేదా. Okay, and the remaining word is out of station. Out of station means we can say, out of station means వేరే ఊరు. Okay, we can say వేరే ఊరు. వేరే means another city or village, something like that. Okay, out of station. Then we add the meaning of కు also, ఊరు. Okay, so this key is the translation of to. So going out, here we did not use the word to, but even though we use the meaning of to. So మీరు వేరే ఊరికి, ఊరు plus కి becomes ఊరికి. Okay, are you not going out of station tomorrow? మీరు వేరే ఊరికి వెళ్ళడం లేదా, మీరు రేపు వేరే ఊరికి వెళ్ళడం లేదా. So while practicing, instead of out of, if you use out of station you can say వేరే ఊరికి, but you can also skip this వేరే word. Okay, simply you can say మీరు ఊరికి వెళ్ళడం లేదా. As I mentioned here, మీరు ఊరికి వెళ్ళడం లేదా, that means వేరే ఊరు. Okay, instead of out of station you can write any city name also. Are you not going to Hyderabad tomorrow? మీరు రేపు హైదరాబాద్కు వెళ్ళడం లేదా. So like that you can make many sentences. This is similar one. Are you not going to the post office? So instead of post office you can write anything. Then here I mentioned now. Now means ఇప్పుడు. We have the meaning here. This is ఇప్పుడు. The other structure is same. మీరు. Okay, we can start with ఇప్పుడు. You can write this one after మీరు also. It is correct. ఇప్పుడు మీరు పోస్ట్ ఆఫీస్కు వెళ్ళడం లేదా. Okay, the next phrase is are you okay? Are you okay? Sometimes if something happened to a person, immediately we say, for example, he got some accident or something like that. So we say, are you okay? Then if you want to translate that one in Telugu, we say, మీరు బాగానే ఉన్నారా, మీకు ఏమైనా అయిందా. Literally it means మీకు ఏమన్నా అయిందా, anything happened to you, like that. But we don't ask like that. Instead of that one we ask, మీరు బాగానే ఉన్నారా, మీరు బాగానే ఉన్నారా. That means are you okay? Okay, so remember this phrase, are you okay means మీరు బాగానే ఉన్నారా. బాగున్నారా is general. For example, when we want to say how are you, like that. But if you want to ask especially any person, if he is in trouble, you can say మీరు బాగానే ఉన్నారా, like that you can ask. That is the meaning of are you okay. The next sentence is, are you opening the door? I think this is very common. Earlier we learned this one. Meeru talupu terustunnara. Are you opening means meeru terustunnara. Door means talupu. Okay, this is already discussed. Okay, the next sentence is, are you participating in the competition next week? Okay, let us see. You are participating. You are participating means మీరు పాల్గొంటున్నారు. This is positive sentence. You are participating means మీరు పాల్గొంటున్నారు. So similarly, are you participating means it becomes మీరు పాల్గొంటున్నారా. మీరు పాల్గొంటున్నారా. The next one is very simple. In means low, you know already. In means low. Competition. Competition means in competition. Means poti. Okay, poti, low. What else? Next week. Okay, I will write next week here. Next week means vache varam. Okay, so I will also give you some other examples like next month. If you want to say next month, you can say vache nela. Okay, next year vache samvatsaram. The next day మరుసటి రోజు. Okay, yesterday నిన్న. The day. The day before yesterday means monna. Okay, these are the similar words you can remember and use while practicing. Are you playing football? This is very simple. You are playing means మీరు ఆడుతూ ఉన్నారు. Are you playing means మీరు ఆడుతూ ఉన్నారా. So in place of football you can write any sports name. Are you playing cricket? మీరు క్రికెట్ ఆడుతున్నారా. Like that you can make sentences. Okay, are you preparing anything on the coming Sunday? Okay, let me write here. You are preparing. It has two meanings. నువ్వు తయారు చేస్తున్నావు or నువ్వు సిద్ధం చేస్తున్నావు. The first one is most commonly used, but this సిద్ధం చేస్తున్నావు is the actual meaning. So are you preparing means నువ్వు తయారు చేస్తున్నావా. Okay, నువ్వు తయారు చేస్తున్నావా. సండే మీన్స్ యు నో ఆల్రెడీ. సండే మీన్స్ ఆదివారం. ఎనీథింగ్. ఎనీథింగ్ మీన్స్ ఏదైనా. Okay, next Sunday. Okay, coming Sunday. So if you say next, instead of sending coming Sunday means వచ్చే ఆదివారం. So if you use this word coming Sunday, coming Monday, you can use the meaning like వచ్చే, then add the meaning of that day. Are you preparing anything on the coming Sunday? That means నువ్వు వచ్చే ఆదివారం ఏదైనా or ఏమైనా, both are correct, తయారు చేస్తున్నావా. Okay, the next phrase is, are you ready for the journey? Okay, let me write. You are ready. This is positive sentence. మీరు సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారు. Okay, similarly if you want to ask question, are you ready means మీరు సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారా. మీరు సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారా. This is are you ready. Okay, the next phrase is for the journey. Journey means prayanam. Okay, for means ku. Okay, so if we mix this one, prayanam plus ku becomes prayanamu ku. Okay, but this one in spoken Telugu we change to prayananiki. Okay, so this one you need to practice this structure. Prayanamu plus ku becomes prayanamuku. Prayanamku also correct, but usually we don't say like this. We say prayananiki. Similarly for lunch or for dinner, let me write here. For lunch, bhojananiki. If you look at the individual meanings here, bhojanam plus ki. Bhojanam plus ki became bhojananiki. Okay, this is very important structure. Whenever you find something like this for lunch, for any activity, bhojanam is a noun. So if you find something like this, you need to make like this. Bhojanam, the word, plus ki, add ki. Bhojananiki. The next phrase is, are you ready for the trip? Okay, similar one. Journey, prayanam. Trip also we can say prayanam. So మీరు ప్రయాణానికి సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారా. The next sentence is, are you ready to go out? Okay, are you ready. So are you ready means మీరు సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారా or నువ్వు సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నావా. To go out means go means వెళ్ళు. This is a verb in base form or imperative. To go means వెళ్ళడానికి. Earlier I mentioned one structure. Whenever you want to use, like if you want to do something, like if you are going to do something like that, in this context like this, to go, we use this structure. For example, to read. So to read means చదవడానికి. To run, పరిగెత్తడానికి. So while practicing, you take any verb. This one you can skip, but here I am talking about this verb. Okay, are you ready to, then add the verb. Are you ready to, then eat, or you are ready to read, like that. నువ్వు చదవడానికి సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నావా. Are you ready to speak, నువ్వు మాట్లాడడానికి సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నావా. Like that you can make sentences. You need to put in this structure. Verb plus దానికి ending. The next one is, okay, this one we already discussed. Only the singular and plural difference. This is also discussed. Okay. Are you really going to Hyderabad? Okay. Actually this is very simple. Only we added the new word really. Really means nijanga. Okay. For example, if you can't believe somebody is telling something, you can say, నువ్వు నిజంగా హైదరాబాద్కి వెళ్తున్నావా, నువ్వు నిజంగా చెబుతున్నావా, నువ్వు నిజంగా వస్తున్నావా, like that. So you can translate the word really as nijanga. Okay. The other phrase you know already, because we already discussed this one. Are you going means మీరు వెళ్తున్నారా. To Hyderabad means హైదరాబాద్కు. Are you scared of me? This one we cannot translate word to word, but you can remember the meaning. నేను అంటే నీకు భయమా. Are you scared means నీకు భయమా. Of me means నేను అంటే. If you see me, నన్ను చూస్తే నీకు భయమా, like that. But better you remember this as a phrase only. Are you scared of me? Because we cannot translate word to word. It will get wrong meaning if you translate. As a phrase, as a whole phrase, it is నేను అంటే నీకు భయమా. That means, are you scared of me? So similarly, while practicing, are you scared of, you can write anything. Are you scared of him? అతడు అంటే నీకు భయమా. So whatever you are putting here, you can add here. Okay, so the other structure will be same. Are you scared means నీకు భయమా. Of me, instead of me you write anything. Thank you for joining. We will continue this topic in the next session.